Raccoons. More
Keeping...
raccoons.
Wow, so brave of you.
Thank you.
Anyway, that being said,
Raccoons are people too.
all right. Hopefully, minimize the smell. And let us begin. So, would anyone like to do a recap of last session, or you guys want me to do it?
You do it.
All right. Well, last session, you guys finally went on the mission to, I guess, stealthily infiltrate the, bombs and grain feed warehouse. And with it, you discovered that, number one, they do in fact have a Shansham bomb, and number two, it appears to have been shipped out. Also,
Oh, I wonder where.
yeah,
Those many places it could have been shipped out, like the mayoral office, and that other place it could be shipped out to.
you also learned about a sort of pseudo cult who call themselves the Reapers.
It's not a pseudo cult, it's just a cult.
That's fair. And
Like,
they...
even by the stereotypical definition of a cult, which isn't what an actual cult is necessarily, they're a cult. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's fair. They are pretty cult-like. Because they are a cult. And they're following Death, and he's not super cool with it, honestly. He's... Really? Already? It's not even been 5 minutes.
For what?
Somebody joined Among Us.
Amogus.
Anyway.
I think we were planning our exit.
Yeah, so you guys were... literally just had a conversation with Death. He told you about war. He told you about the Reapers. I asked if you guys would do something to help him out because he has essentially a contract with the other horsemen to not interfere with their business, and the Reapers, he feels embarrassed by them, and anytime he's around them, he just gets genuinely just embarrassed, too embarrassed to really function.
Yeah, apparently I'm also plagued. I'm gonna die. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a descendant of plague. And
Well, now, lads, let's move on. Let's get the fuck out of here before the ones that are left are none the wiser.
Jingle jangle.
yeah, I think I like that idea. And you see
I'm not inside the building, so...
Yeah, and then a Yum. I'll just have a Yum follow. He's not showing up today.
I don't feel like dragging my token any further.
Guess you're staying in the building.
Look, man, I just got my food. I'm eating.
I could end the campaign. We could be done.
Well, currently everyone's outside and away from the building right now, because I'd imagine they'd be, walking farther
So
away.
that all the explosives have been looted.
No. It
Oh,
was
he-
just the shun bomb. Oh.
No, they
That's fair. No,
snatched
yeah,
they
you're
snatched a bunch of the explosives.
right. I could no longer. Well, maybe if I tried harder.
I don't know. There's a couple places you guys haven't looted.
Maybe I actually can still end the campaign. I'll just start taking pot shots at the mayoral office and fuck around and find out that way.
Yeah, because that's such a good idea.
What is the armor?
Well, it leads to the end of the campaign, so yeah, if that's what I wanted to do, it's a good idea.
Just wanted to end this town. Just remove it from reality. Anyway. Is a wonderful town, and you guys make your way back to the briefing location. And
Alfie, you alive?
yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was
What's happening?
Oh, right. Sorry, I was messing with the map.
Did you mentally disconnect?
No, I was messing with the map.
We went back to the briefing location.
You went back to the briefing location.
We're here, right? I think we're
Yes.
there.
Yeah, that's where the briefing location is. I guess the rendezvous, if you will. And you get back to the reconnaissance team. They kind of give you a thumbs up. So say that you missed like the two little storage shacks outside, but that's fine. There's not a whole lot of explosives. You guys got plenty, so it should be fine.
Hey, we were just told to raid the building, not the outer shacks. We didn't even know they were out there.
Yeah, you did.
We did not.
So, to be clear, they could see that the shacks were out there, so they knew the shacks were out there. However, at no point had we been told, in or out of character, that the shacks had contained explosives.
That's fair.
So, you cannot, even though we did a bunch of reconnaissance ourselves and talked to this team that knew that, we were at no point in time told that there were explosives in that shed, in those sheds, and that we should get them. This is not on us.
Yeah. Well, the reason you guys didn't go get the explosives, if I recall, is because the doors were in view of the guards in the front.
No, we didn't. We just saw. Right?
We were just never told to do it, or if the sheds were there, really. So
No, you guys interact with the sheds for a whole portion of the.
We
That's
went
fine.
outside. That was it. We
Ah,
didn't know there was anything in there.
I see.
yeah, just because we can see the sheds doesn't mean they have explosives in them.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Oh well.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but we got enough.
You
Just
got
not the big one.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys get back. What's his face? Mr. Silvestre asks for his. Maybe I should have thought about that, but I'm stupid, so I didn't. Mr. Silvestre asked for his bag of holding back.
There it is. All the explosives intact.
He thanks you.
And by the way, if you weren't given a rundown, Shun Bob is on the move.
Well, that is not fun news to hear, but you know, it is something I will get over. Though the boss man might not be happy to hear
You
that.
will get over it when that thing goes off.
Everyone will get over it.
Yeah, I think everyone will. I think everyone will suddenly spreading thing.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, we should probably start making our way back to HQ. We need to head out in groups of 4 or 5, as any larger groups like this will be broken up by the guards. If we were to all go at once. Yeah, the mayor has started instituting a rule that any large groups are to be disbanded.
Walk together in the street.
It isn't allowed. We are seen as a group, and they have begun attacking people who are in groups that are too large.
How many is too large?
About 5 or so. Though I'm not sure if you count. And he gestures at Rocky. I think you would be viewed as like a pet or something.
Rocky looks at him and gives him the finger.
It
Pet
is.
my butt.
I'd rather not. No, I mean because you're a small, fluffy animal,
Oh,
and so they would underestimate you.
That was a good pun, by the way, Rocky. 8 out of 10.
What? All right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to send the advanced team out. With this, and he holds out the bag of holding. And it is going to be some of our quickest movers.
There are some missiles in there, by the way.
Ground to air or ground to ground?
No goddamn idea. Didn't look.
Understandable.
I like how he didn't even ask about air to ground. The idea of them having a jet or not a. They do not have it.
Well, air to air and
They
air to
do
ground
not.
would be in their hangars if they had any.
Well, if they had any, but they don't have any hangar, which means the next best place to store the missiles would be where? In the explosive outhouse.
That's
exactly.
fair. That's fair.
Anyway. Yeah. Other than that, nitroglycerin packs, pipe bombs, dynamite, C4 shaped explosives, just about everything's in there. So have fun with it.
Damn, bitches don't even got
Oh,
T4.
I'm taking these 2 shaped charges for myself. Right.
I suppose this is fair. That leaves us with plenty of explosives for ourselves. For the purposes of the mission. So you will see the explosives again. We've just got to, plant these around the base of the mayoral offices. Though now that we know that the Shun bomb is in there, we might be a little bit more hesitant to
Well, we don't actually know it's in the mayoral office. Need more scouting.
That is fair.
We can suspect it's either there or in the building complex behind it. It's more likely, or it's been shipped off to one of the other storehouses.
If it has not even left the city. Which it very well could have. They might have just been manufacturing it here and then sending it out. There were schematics there, right?
Yes. Yeah. Here's a couple.
Thank you.
There was one missing.
Oh?
Yeah. I believe it's the schematic for a red junction. I suspect that's the one we made.
Are they stupid?
Quite possibly.
Goodness gracious. By the name of the 14 gods, that is that's just a bad idea.
This place seems to be fraught with bad ideas.
Well, we agree with you there.
Alright. You and your team should probably get a move on. We'll head out and do some stuff for our own. You know how to contact us if you need me.
Understandable. You guys have your...
I'm gonna just leave a purgling at the HQ they can poke.
Okay. Yeah, alright. So, let's see. Well,
Okay, let's go look for a job.
a job? Understandable.
Well, I'm talking to the rest of the gang.
I know.
Like, I mean, unless we want to just go beat up some guards on ourselves, might as well use a bit of money when it's available, huh?
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
yeah. Wouldn't hurt to have at least the ability to buy something when we need it.
Indeed. So what are you guys gonna do?
First, I think we're going to rest.
That is fair.
So long rest?
Alnoth, are you rest wherever we are? Yeah.
I can get to you. I can walk, believe it or not.
Yeah. I was just saying because I believe this is the rest you get your new forge stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which one?
So, something else I need to describe for you guys is that after your little interaction with Death, you feel more powerful, and you've noticed that your eyes have gotten significantly brighter, to the point where you are now a bright hazel.
This is a new feeling. Can't say I've ever felt this before.
I will say for you specifically, Bralneus, the pustules have spread a little bit farther across your body. Yep, cool. Yep, cock. Anyway. All right.
Once we get to the end, Frederick's gonna go up to Bralneus and he's gonna just say, "Hey, Bralneus. So earlier I gave your arm a bit of an improvement. It seemed to be hitting a little harder and more accurately recently. Afterwards,
My
but
arm? You mean my arm?
I said arm. Yeah, I did
said
say
arm.
arm.
I heard arm.
It one or both of our internet suck. It's just that.
Well, yes. Thank you. It has been doing a
So,
little extra.
if you want, I could swap out the enchantment to make it reach. I can estimate twice as long as usual.
No, I would prefer the extra fiery and whatever else it does.
This is just a pure improvement right now. Well, if you ever want to swap it out, just ask me.
Does it make it more magical or something of the like?
From what I guess, from what I can guess from my knowledge of how the enchantment works, it's like it goes through one dimension and back into ours further away.
Okay, so it doesn't do anything to my arm for like sharpness or anything. Yeah, then I want to keep this enchant.
Okay.
Extra reach really isn't my problem at the moment.
Understandable.
Thank you.
You're welcome. and leaving it at that. Frederick's going to just chill. Actually, he's gonna go to Aelnoth and offer to upgrade his weapon.
With what?
Frederick will tell Aelnoth the options.
I don't remember the options.
There.
Thank you. May choose one from the following. Sound. Well. Glowing. Wow, glowing sounds super useful for me. Maybe I want to do that.
Yeah. He'd probably just be telling you the offensive option.
What do you mean? Glowing sounds perfect.
Exactly what your bow needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, give
mean,
a
it would
glowing
be-
boat to the blind guy.
It would be very funny to see a fucking a bolt of light come at you.
That would be funny.
That'd be menacing. Only 2 of them would do anything for me.
What do you mean? There's 3 that could do something, technically.
I guess
I mean-
3, yeah. So I'd rather get elemental damage other than thunder.
Well, the other thing the sound does for you is it means you don't have to use your bonus action to see. At least if it's within 100 feet.
I guess that's fair, but at the same time, that is my bonus action.
That is his entire bonus action economy.
I'm just gonna take double range for right now. Well, nah, I want 1d4 of extra damage, because that's funny.
What damage sounds good to you?
God, what are the options?
If I'm correct, this is
Fire,
Dragon Breath element.
acid.
Yep.
Oh, then you could do thunder with elemental augment anyway. Technically, you could do force. Because amethyst dragons are cool as fuck.
I would say limit it to that of a chromatic orb.
Well, you know, purple is pretty chromatic.
No, I mean,
I mean, purple to me looks like a color if you really think about it.
it is, in my opinion, one of the best colors. I'm just simply saying that for...
I mean, the amethyst dragon is purple, you know, it's technically chromatic. That's a chromatic color. That's
No.
a color.
I mean, chromatic orb, like the spell.
Oh, I thought, yeah, okay, gotcha. Chromatic orb.
So I think that if I recall, it's
Do you
acid,
think?
fire,
Oh, no, orb.
acid, fire, cold.
Cold, lightning, poison, or thunder. So still thunder.
Yeah, you could still do
Still
thunder,
thunder.
but it doesn't emit the sound. If you do thunder, you can have it emit a noise.
I'm gonna do lightning.
Lightning, understandable.
Okay.
That does do double damage to shields.
What?
Frederick will take some
Yeah,
time and
lightning
enchant
damage.
it.
Did you not know that?
Yeah, like lightning damage does do double damage to shields.
Where?
That's part of N7.
Oh. Oh, you mean in N7. I was thinking in 5. I was like, what?
No,
Shield health isn't even a thing.
no,
What?
N7 shields.
Okay. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah.
What's
So
an N7 shield?
the sci-fi armor you've got.
Oh, okay.
I guess that everyone else has because you're too chaos beasty
Frederick
to
will take
wear.
some time and give you an elemental augmentation. Or well, your bow and elemental augmentation.
I can't post what I wrote for the global damage modifier in there by clicking on it, so I'm just gonna put the name in there. This is what I called it. Light kick. Medium punch.
Medium punch.
Light punch. Light kick. Medium punch.
Oh my goodness.
Don't know where the fuck that's from, but I love it. Fucking love listening to that sound clip.
Alright. Anyway. So
Right. Now that we're all in tip-top shape, we do have a few options to just, do shit.
I should say you all get the benefit of a long rest.
I thought with my brain for a bit, and I realized there really is shit to have money for in this town at the moment. The stores that are operating are general stores, arms and armor, and magic items are all but yoinked. So, maybe we should just go cause some hell somewhere.
Well, let's see.
What are your all's opinions? I don't really know what to do. Or should we just kick back and wait for the,
I mean, I'd rather do that than sit around doing nothing.
Understandable. Yeah, the resistance did say that it would be probably yo, chill. Probably about like 12, 16 hours before you guys were really needed again. So, and it's been 8 as you've had a long rest. So, still got between 4 and 8 hours left before they're gonna need it again. Which they have ways to contact you.
Sounds like it's time to cause some chaos.
Indeed.
Rocky's down for that.
I think we should attack one of the separated guard posts. Either the one to the far north up here, or one of the ones isolated from the road over here.
Could I have one of you make a history check for me, please?
Didn't we come in here?
Yeah, that's the one you came in on.
That's when we pretty much had some of the guards die already.
You had them kill each other,
one
yeah.
died up there.
Yeah.
We should at least do some scouting. Or we could try and knock out a patrol and ask them about the prison. Patrol might be an easier target.
Uh-huh. Alright.
If we
Well,
take out a patrol, there's a decent chance that someone will notice they've gone missing, and that could cause some other problems.
You see, the guards we knocked out back at the warehouse will have woken up already. They're already gonna realize something. But it doesn't really matter.
That's a good point.
especially because one of them was stripped down naked. Because you guys just left with the... still wearing their armor.
That's a good point.
Alright, so previously, we scouted a patrol crosses this bridge every now and then between this storage post and this guard post. I think it's an ideal place for an ambush.
Um, I actually have patrol routes marked out on here. Um, yeah, so, I mean, if you guys want to do some scouting and, like, follow a patrol and see what their route is,
We already know a patrol comes through here.
that's true. Um,
What's that a bridge over?
there's a river.
Okay.
Most towns are built on a river.
Hmm.
This one is no exception.
Well, let's go. By the way, we're taking our good big dog friend along.
Understandable.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No taking Gilbert. No letting
No,
Gilbert have fun.
If he gets seen, there's nowhere to hide him in town.
Yeah. Gilbert and Aelnoth they draw a decent bit of attention.
Aelnoth can always just be outside of the city.
True, or he can be shrunk down.
True. In that case, Gilbert will be given something to munch on and told to wait.
Understandable.
So I'll spread my purgling scouts around this area and we'll wait to see a patrol anywhere, and then we'll pick up our spot as we go.
Well, you gonna react to the first patrol, or are you gonna let it pass and see the time distance between them?
Yeah, we'll wait for the time distance.
All right. Well, you find that the patrol. Here, I'm just gonna. What the?
Hey, honey.
My bad. What?
I have a question for you.
What's up?
So it says root fires and being
All
grabbed
right.
campfire, but I've already got campfire.
Patrol goes. From what you've seen, that section of the patrol does.
Oh, that means you.
And that happens every
you have to learn it all.
45 minutes ish.
So there's no one moving in and out of this.
Campfires.
Do you have enough engram points?
Oh, I don't. Right.
What'd you say?
Bruh. There's no one else moving in and out of the storehouse. They're just walking past.
Yeah, no one is. Like, you'll see the occasional guard come over and join the patrol, and the occasional one leave the patrol and go over here. So they are kind of cycling some of the guards. So yeah, usually with each patrol, there will be somebody who breaks off and goes over to this warehouse over here, and with every patrol as it passes by, somebody will go over and join the patrol.
So we're gonna wait until we see someone merge with the patrol and start heading across the bridge, and then we're gonna give them a good old sandwichy ambush, you know. Alanoth can be somewhere on the bank over here. He'll have full line of sight on the bridge, or he could be just way the fuck out here.
I want to be back here
Yeah, you can be all the way back here
with like my feet in the water and everything, having a nice time.
And I'm going to get ready to drop my spiked growth.
and
So
the rest of us can pincer them. You know.
Understandable.
Be slow.
You guys should wear ski masks,
Yes, we should be in.
Disguises.
especially you, Bralneus. They'll never know who you are if you wear a ski mask. That giant, disgusting thing you call an arm, they would never recognize that if you don't have a ski mask.
There are some
In all
people.
serious,
There are
all
some.
seriousness though, ski masks. for everyone.
Yeah, masks,
Protection.
and then get somebody to cast an illusion spell on Brolnaeus' arm.
Don't need to. The point of the ski mask, if they really tried, they could identify them from what they see. But the point of the ski masks is to, in this case, it wouldn't be to stop them from being able to identify everyone, period. It would just to stop them from being able to see them and immediately think that person. And the arm is a dead giveaway, but, you know.
We're planning on taking these schmucks hostage anyway.
That's fair
Yeah.
enough.
Oh, we're planning on taking them hostage?
Will you be
Uh,
will you be discussing this with the resistance or just doing this on your own?
On our own for now.
All right.
Frederick's going to be ready to cast Blow.
Yeah.
That's a
So let's decide team 1 and team 2. Who wants to be over here? Who wants to be in like behind here in this alleyway kind of area, waiting for them to get on the bridge? And who wants to be over here in this alleyway?
So, one team will be Rocky and Frederick, and the other team will just be you, Brolnaeus, because
Granted,
you have...
I bring the whole posse to the yard.
Yeah, you bring the whole posse. That means you can cover one side, and then the two of them can cover the other. So it's up to who wants which side, but those should be the teams.
Also, spike growth is a very good choice because I don't get restricted by spike growth.
yeah, but if we're
Neither do
trying
I.
to... Yeah, but if
coming
we're
from
trying
this
to...
direction.
Well, and if we're not...
So,
Sorry. If we're
Does that come?
trying to subdue them, though, I can't really use spiked growth.
He has a point, actually.
Because spike growth cause magic damage,
so
and you
coming
can't.
from this direction, who will benefit more from coming from behind, and who will benefit more from coming from the front?
The front would probably be more be. Well, I'm not strategizing here. Never mind.
Well, I'm going to probably be flying under the bridge so they don't see me.
That's a good idea.
Stealth up and fly. So I can fairy fire them.
I'll come from the front.
Okay. So Frederick will be waiting at the back, ready to slow them down to a halt.
All right. Well, fair enough. So I'm not gonna make a battle map for this because that would take too long. So I will just describe it. Just realize that it's all kind of within a close enough feat that you wouldn't really have to worry about like people dodging or running.
Here,
You know.
we could make a pseudo battle map. Hold up. Okay, here's what you want to do. Select our token, hold Alt and Mega Shrink it. More.
Smaller! His purgelings are that big. Don't shrink them. They are that big.
Also, I don't need to hold Alt. I can just.
Epic battle map.
And Elnoth being over here.
How about this? I shrink down one and then we copy paste it. Yeah, can you move those?
Okay, 250% zoom, and I can actually see the tokens somewhat reasonably.
All right, I'm gonna go to the.
Hey, Alnoth, don't forget to place your token in the water.
Alright, I'll place my token. I do need to be made small.
Yeah.
Something tells me this isn't quite accurate.
Attack on
Elnoth-
Titan music plays.
Elnoth is not 300 feet across. I would be the Colossal Titan, if any. No. The Colossal Titan isn't even nearly as big as Elnoth just was, so...
Is that a more accurate size for you?
Water.
You would be
Yes.
really close to the Founder Titans.
I think I'm bigger than that, even.
Right? No,
Well,
right now.
not lengthwise. Well,
I don't know. Aaron's Founding Titan was about as long as a town.
hold on.
Like comparatively to Frederick, basically.
I looked it up. It apparently has a height of 13 meters, which isn't very close. Oh, that's, which one is that?
Anyway, not important. We have a limited amount of time. We have half an hour left. Also, I checked. Aelnoth's comparable size is actually accurate. Now, your guys' comparable size of the map, you guys would obviously be a little bit smaller. I just don't want to make you guys any smaller for the purposes of clarity. And also, I probably need to shrink down Romance a tad more.
So then the enemies.
Right. Where is it? Where is my token for that? Make it a tad larger.
I'm not actually getting a decisive answer on big it is.
Obviously, they're a little bit closer bunched together than that, but you know, that's kind of the basic
we'll be
formation.
initializing this our assault with a slow.
Oh, Rocky.
And I'm huge.
It's massive.
Also, Rocky, do not be afraid to use plant growth for the opening of the fight. If a few
Plant
die
growth
early-
isn't lethal. Do you mean
Yeah.
spike growth?
Spike growth, that's it.
Yeah, but spike growth is lethal. And it can kill them
There's
quick.
too many to give a shit at the moment. We take hostages where we can.
So, alright, well, let me know when we're rolling initiative.
I suppose we can roll initiative now. Give me a moment. Let me get the tracker up and clear it. Oh, there's nobody on the initiative currently. Cool, that's what I like to see. Alright, roll initiative for me, please. Make sure you have your token selected.
Excuse me.
Oh, shoot.
9.
Oh, I see. It didn't load it.
Horrible initiative rolls. Oh, and then there's that.
Yeah, and then they roll good.
We do get a surprise round. Yay.
Yes, you do in fact get a surprise round.
Now to see what they get for initiative.
1 second, I do have to clear this. Okay, now it's accurate. Let's see, what do they... I'm actually gonna use your guys' token for initiative. For the tracker, I mean. Cool, that's what they get.
19.
Alright. Well. First off, it's Rocky's turn.
And then surprise round.
Surprise round, woo!
Hello, hello.
Alright, so they're all marching along, right?
Yep, all marching along. They're all essentially single file right now on the bridge.
Alright.
They're really
Well-
bunched up, not
Not
they are
yet.
more bunched up than it looks like they are.
Oh yeah, they are a lot more bunched up. Actually, I guess they're going in
I'll join
2
you.
by 2.
I'm just gonna
So
figure out something real
there's
quick.
actually going to be three sets
Then
of
I'll
2.
join you.
Chaos Blast.
That is a valid point. Are you going to get an ally in the area of the blast?
Well, it depends, right? Because I don't know how far across the bridge is, and I don't know what the range is on my Chaos Blast.
Have you still not? Hold up. Okay. Here, let me just post it in chat for you to copy over.
I'm doing it. I'll tell him finishing it up.
So it's a
real quick.
20-foot radius, and the bridge is, I guess you want to wait until they're more,
Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to get so that I'm let's say I'm 20 feet away, so that I can get either an ally or them.
yeah. Because you can't affect yourself with the Chaos Blast.
Yep. Exactly.
So I assume you're going to get Brolneus in your area of effect?
Yep.
Alright, let me pull up the table for it.
That's a D100, right?
Yeah, that's a D100.
90.
90.
90. Let's see what a 90 is, shall we?
I
Open up.
can't wait for Rocky to roll 100.
Then he rolls again.
Really? 90s roll again?
Hundreds roll again.
Oh.
90.
Roll again, but double it.
Pop. Roll a D4 twice.
A 1 and a
1 and a 3. All right. Would you prefer the right leg or the right arm?
What's
This,
the effect for?
this
Yeah,
is
yeah. So what's the effect?
this is pop. You roll a D4 twice. 1 to 2 is legs, 3 to 4 is arms. You can choose between the two results. If you roll doubles, the head is chosen. Whatever limb you choose appears on a random creature within 60 feet of you for the duration.
Can I choose where it comes out of him?
Yes, you choose which limb disappears.
But it appears on someone else, right?
That is correct.
Can
Within
I
60
choose
feet.
but like I get to pick who it goes to, right?
Let's see. I suppose you would be allowed to pick the target that it goes onto.
And would I be allowed to pick? So the limb that I take off of one person, I can put that on someone else.
You have to put it on another creature.
Yes. But I guess the question is can I take the leg off of one guy in the front and put it on the face of a guy a couple behind him?
You do not get to choose where it gets put.
Okay. So that's what I'm doing. So one of the guys in the very
yeah.
front is now missing a leg, and one of the guys in the very back has an extra leg.
All right. It is
Right
coming
in
out
my
of his
balls.
back, like right between his shoulder blades.
Okay.
And Jack's being
You
defensive.
see as the guy in the front, I'm gonna have him make a dex save. As his leg suddenly goes poof. And he is going to. What do you think is a fair DC for this, boys?
Just stay standing on one leg suddenly.
12?
Well,
Okay.
Suddenly, he was in motion.
Yeah, he was in
A
motion.
little higher, like 14.
In that case, he still passes.
So he's hop. His name is Skip.
Actually,
Now you got your action bonus.
Actually, now that I think about it, as he is walking, it is entirely possible that he could have just literally been putting his foot down, and so he would be like at the very least on his knee. So not prone, but he's not standing upright. And the guy in the
Bigger thing
back,
is he's missing a leg.
yes, he is now literally missing a leg. Like the leg, the armor attached to it, everything just poof, it's gone. It's just a stump.
Back under the bridge.
You still have an action and bonus action. That's a free action.
Oh, it's a free action?
Yep.
Alright,
Ah.
so then I'm going to hold my action, which is going to be to cast Fairy Fire. For once they start milling about, I'm going to let the confusion set in, then I'm going to try and sneak out and hit him with Fairy Fire.
All right. The guy in the back with the leg appearing on his back actually does stabilize himself. He passed his save.
So Tripod made it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the knee is downwards, and so it looks like a little antenna on his back. Anyway, that being said, continue with your turn.
Alright, so as soon as they start milling about, I'm assuming confusion is going to hopefully set in.
Oh yeah, it does.
That's the surprise round at this moment.
Yeah. Alright, so then I'm going to launch Fairy Fire.
And the
That's a. How close are the patrols together? You said they're in groups of 2. Are they like?
Two across and 3 deep, and they were pretty close.
yeah, they're all within 5 feet.
So they're thick. So all of them need to make a dex save.
Hold on a second, looking up the spell. Fairy fire.
Dexterity save DC 17.
DC 17. Alright. 20-foot cube. Yeah, that would be that. Alright. Fail. 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 Also fail. Shoot! 2, 8, 5, 8, 8, 12 natural rolls. Sheesh.
That's heartbreaking.
That is pretty heartbreaking.
All right, so I'm gonna hide under the bridge.
Should have
So-
dynamite radius.
They got magically missing legs reappearing on someone else, and now they're glowing. If that doesn't screw with their heads, I don't know what will.
Oof. Well,
What color are they glowing?
I'd say it'd be like a shifting color, like a shifting
Yeah.
rainbow. Or they're RGB. They are now
you
RGB.
Need to choose the color of fairy fighter. You
Oh.
need to choose the color of fairy fighter.
Oh yeah,
Part
I
of the
do.
spell.
blue, green, or violet.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Let's do green.
Understandable. They're not glowing green. What the? What's going on? Right.
That's
Roll
your
nice.
turn?
Yeah, he said
So as
that's
I
it.
walk out from the alley with my posse and like my horde of reinforcements behind me.
I will let you have the full squad with you here.
Oh, I can have the full squad?
At least that would be with you, and not out scouting.
Yeah, that's fine. So I've got one destroyer unit. No, 5 per. Yeah. Alright.
Oh no.
You all walked into the
Oh
wrong
no.
town, and you work for the wrong fella. So,
That sucks.
we're gonna have to do this the hard way. And then I'm going to yoink off. I'm gonna have my purgelings block the entrance. Actually, how close to my side are they?
I would say that they are 20 feet away from you. So
Just
that Rocky
like
flew up
finish.
in the middle, chaos blasted, and then fairy fired.
Okay. So in that case,
Well, I
my
guess
purgelings
no,
are gonna run
wait.
first to the first column of
He
two
would-
guys.
he would actually be 40 foot away from you. My bad.
40 feet.
Yeah, because Rocky flew up in the middle, and it's a 20-foot radius.
Good.
So 40-foot diameter. So he'd be 40 foot away. They. Yeah.
Okay, so the guards are 40 feet away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Purgelings are gonna take the dodge action and move a little bit closer. They're like a little bit away.
Why?
Destroyers,
I would suggest not doing the dodge action. You are still in a surprise round.
That could have been bad.
they're still moving closer. They'll be within striking range next time.
Fair enough. You will get
But
another.
fine, they'll just dash
All right.
and get right up onto that first column.
No, first pair or two.
Yeah.
Right. Fair enough.
The destroyers are going to infectious needle from afar. Let's do the left one of the first column.
Ouchie on that. Let's see. I imagine that the right one was the one that like fell on the ground. So the one on the at the front without an extra, who is not missing a leg. The 14 shunts. So he takes half damage. So he takes 3.
The 14? Where did he roll a 14?
I got a 21 though.
Oh, that's not loading. Oh, my bad.
Oh,
It's because
mode.
dark mode.
Ah, that is because of dark mode. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's 21. All right, so yeah, the 21. Oh, it's because the 14's grayed out. And so, oh, I see. So 21. Yep, both of those hit. So let's see.
16 damage total.
All right, so that lab right there.
And then
Wow.
I need him to make me 2.
It's 17 damage total.
I'll be there in just a second. Woohoo!
Oh,
How do we do crits again? Don't we do just max on the other dice?
I just finished.
well, he failed one of them and then
At
crit
least.
failed the other, so
Well,
How are
I'm
crits
not
again?
seeing you online.
crits are you double the effect of the failed save.
no, we're talking about on a hit. What do you do for crit damage?
You
I
go
know it's at
online?
the
Oh.
very least taking the
There you are.
maximum on the extra dice, but do you add the fucking mod again?
Did we decide to change that, or is it still we had the mod?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. We told you.
I don't think we changed it, so I think it's still adding the mod again.
Moldy, what's your crit rules?
Do we want to agree to remove the adding the mod?
I just signed on to your roster there, Cotton.
I'm asking what you guys would prefer.
I do not care.
Because keep in mind that crunchy crits would also be how I would rule it as for the NPCs.
Oh, it's the same no matter what.
Death is inevitable, yes.
You just shouldn't add the mod to a crit dice. It should just be max or rolled.
Understandable. So it's the max on the extra dice. That's how we're ruling it from here on out.
That is
Oh, it's 17.
damage.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I leave.
I'm a rip off a little pustule, and I'm gonna. Actually, wait. I can get within range because of reach. Yay! The same guy.
Ah, that one. Wow, you've
Alright.
definitely been busy.
DC 18 Constitution save.
Same
All
guy.
the planks on the side, the freaking scepters or tridents.
Oh, he crit success. Nat 20 that time. Wow, what's that roll? All right.
He takes 11 slashing and 6 necrotic.
Understandable.
Oh, you got a
So
robot
are
here with a
we-
cannon, no kick.
Are we killing them or what? Because I don't know.
Well, I will
Are
say
we getting Bralneus more purgelings, or
this
Myself don't know at this point.
this
Wow.
guy is really
Dumb hostage.
Well,
this guy is
Well,
really
there's no
looking
one
not
here.
good.
Not all.
you want me to take? Oh, we
And
got
honestly,
people.
he is going to. Oh, it's not a. It's technically their turn, but you know, surprise round. So skip that.
so are we killing them? Are we
Yes,
not
they-
killing
We're
them?
killing
little
some
bit
of
of
them, not
A
all
little
of them.
bit of both.
Have you infected any of them with your
Yes.
thing, or? Alright.
This guy right here has max infection.
Hmm.
This guy.
I'll attack the guy with max infection because he's gonna die anyway. So let's just speed up
Oh.
the.
Hey, Sam! You can technically attack all of them at
I
once.
wasn't paying attention.
I don't want to.
Understandable.
Fuck you.
So you're going to attack 4 out of 5, 4 out of 6 of them. Understandable.
Well,
So
alright,
make
so
your
then-
attack roll. Bonus action, tink tink.
But they're not that close to each other, though.
No,
Yeah.
he's
That
not
guy
a
is
AoE
15
attacker, he's a
feet.
single target attacker.
No,
That guy is
they're not.
10 feet at least. That guy
Sa-
is 21
Sam,
feet.
They're
That guy is 28.
Sam. They're within 5 feet of each other. I just can't put them physically that close on the map.
Why wouldn't? Why? Okay.
They're a
I
patrol.
saw that. It looks good.
They're very close together, but I don't think you hit AoE.
Ugh,
I've
wow.
got a little
He
bit
does.
of an AoE.
He has a 5
I
foot.
got all the
Then
hunter stuff,
fucking win!
which I even have the hunter
Just you
clothes
can't
and
read
weapons. so-
racial features.
That works on
You-
range? The
Some-
fuck?
Yes, it literally has. It's Oh my.
Chests
I only
on
want
board.
one.
Weapons that have a
So
that are scaled up
close.
have a because they're marching in a line. They're marching in sets of 2, 2 by 2.
Anyway.
All right. I don't want to hit all of them, but I guess I don't have a choice. Well, if they die, they die.
They seem pretty
Am I
That means
technically
yeah, here.
currently unseen by them?
I suppose you would.
huge anyway.
Yeah, because they're glowing.
Oh yeah,
Go see
that's
another
fair.
shiny.
Alright, we're gonna do this. Oop. Oop. Oh, lucky. It didn't crit.
It's a create a fine ore.
What was that? Oh, fair enough.
15 hit.
If 15 does hit, yes.
That's,
Dude,
in
I have
total
dogs, I
damage,
understand.
that's, 68.
Understandable. Is there a dex save on the AoE?
No, it's, to hit on the AC again. We can make it a deck save.
Well, it hits all their ACs. But I will have the... Oh, we can make it so that anyone within 5 feet in the AoE range can make a dex save to have the damage.
Alright.
Fail, fail, fail. Alright, perfect. One of them, nat 1. So,
Good for them.
good for them,
Yes.
So
That-
proud of them.
yeah. So, this guy is,
Anything? No.
kind of, sort of, dead. So you gain new units. The guy...
One. That's one.
Yeah, baby!
Nope.
That's not one.
Oh,
Yeah, baby!
that's so many.
That's 3! Let's
Oh,
fucking
is that
go!
what happens?
Um,
Got phantoms.
Fuck yeah.
Then the guy who was missing a leg, got headshot, and so he is also dead, because you double his HP, because he nat 1 and so took double damage. So you literally got 2 of them with 1 shot, and the other 2, so you dealt how much damage in total?
68.
And I don't suppose it was non-lethal? For 2 of them,
I
you don't get to
touched
choose if
the
it's
boat.
non-lethal.
For the guy that I wanted to kill, it wasn't lethal, but I don't know. I don't think the AoE damage should be lethal anyway.
Fair enough.
At least not in general.
Okay, in that case,
So the other 3 are given mercy.
these 2 are unconscious.
Shouldn't this guy also be, or did it do double his HP?
It did double.
his HP.
He nat 1
Yeah.
and so it did 120 damage to him, so he is dead.
Yeah, you are.
That's
Man-
my turn.
man
I
was
don't do
headshot.
anything else.
To be fair, he was between Aelnoth and the other guy, so it kind of does make a bit of sense that, you know.
So
Yeah.
he-
And he was on his knees, so if it went through the guy on the left's chest, it would have gone to the guy on the right's head, so. Makes sense.
Oh, I did.
Alright, Frederick, it is your turn. You've just seen 2 people be brutally
at this
murdered.
Point, I'm just gonna level 2 whole person these
Alright,
guys.
out of the 6 chests you have
Alright.
on the boat now, you have 2
Uh,
of them full.
I'm gonna have him make the...
Upcast whole person on the 2 that haven't been knocked out yet. DC 19.
Fail. Nat 1. Alright. Yep, they're very held. The one on the right physically cannot attempt to break free till the turn after next. So, yeah.
That was weird. I think my keyboard's starting to go out on me.
Cool. Yep. They are officially held. They are paralyzed. Top of the round. I'm pretty sure combat's over at this point.
Alright, so I'm gonna stay out of sight just because I don't want them to recognize me.
That's fair. You are pretty distinct.
In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna fly kind of out over
got the
this
boat
area
unstuck.
here, and then kind of hover out in the areas here, just watching to see if there's any other guards coming.
You don't see anyone.
Okay.
On my way.
You guys actually picked a really nice spot. It's kind of isolated from the other patrol routes, line of sight.
How was the purpose?
Holy crap! This is a lot better of a ambush spot than I thought it was. All right, understandable. Because I'm looking for possible line of sight, but there is
I was able to
absolutely
get it
nothing.
turned around, and then I.
At least not that. Because I mean,
Pushed it
technically, it's
out.
within line of sight of this area of the route, but they were literally doing that area of the route. So
The storehouse
This
is
one even has a cannon on it.
bothersome place.
Yeah, but it wasn't actually too loud, because the arrow I feel like would have chunk, and it might have landed over here on that, but then it would have been, not a physical thing.
Oh, you moved.
The arrow disappears after it lands, pretty much. So.
Yeah.
Makes massive impact. Leaves. Refuses
I
to.
can. I don't know where the other
All right.
one is.
So,
I can elaborate. It was my cock.
Brolneus, it is now your turn.
Alright. You go, purgelings. They're gonna go up to the paralyzed ones and attack.
Hold on. If you think about it properly, you can turn one of these fucks
I got
into a
flaming
purgling
skeletons.
thing too, if Robbie drops concentration.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know how much health they have, and the problem with turning them into a purgling thing while they're stunned like this is that you might kill them before they're
If we really want to, should we have 3 or 4 prisoners?
We only need 3 at most, is the thing. That's my
Alright.
thoughts.
So I'm gonna non-lethally down one and see how it goes. Using the crits.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I make your attack rolls? Yeah,
I
but
mean, you can lethally attack one with
You-
it. Well, yeah.
you do have double advantage.
Double advantage does not exist.
It
It
does in
does
Taurus
in
and
this.
Taurus, man.
Do you not
I-
remember?
To use it.
You refuse to use
Okay.
it, you can refuse to use it. That is your right. So that one hits.
13 damage, and plus an additional 8, 12, 16.
So 16 damage.
For 20
Third
dollars
chest
total.
failed.
For the one hit.
Then give me a con save, DC 18.
Coming.
Oh,
Oh, I see him.
he fails. Wow, what is with my rolls today? Like, I'm...
Nice.
Alright. He's halfway to full.
Whoa! Ah!
Yep, that hits.
Guys are right. Open up right.
And does
immediately.
20 damage?
17, 18, 19, 20.
Did you get another gem or no?
30
Just the
damage?
one.
Okay, and were you lethalizing this?
No, it was not.
Lethalizing.
Okay. Anything else?
I need another con save.
That one's a pass.
Okay. So he's
Alright.
only infected with 2.
Your
Resurrect, pop
maximum
the other
is-
one.
Do what? Well, that was the one who could
Turn
not...
isn't over.
Oh, your turn isn't over? My bad.
He meant drop concentration.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Snake, huh?
Frederick says, okay. And the other guy's freed.
Go, my swarm! Go!
No, my pretties, attack! So that's that's a lot of damage.
Miss, hit, ultra miss, and hit.
4, 13,
Oh, apparently
37.
So the 12 and the 8 damage.
So 3 hits.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
32 damage.
He's actually that's 32 damage.
Yep, and I need 3 con saves.
What's going on?
All right.
Instant tragedy strike.
So 32.
Oh.
Yeah,
I need
30.
3 con saves first.
And what's the DC again?
18.
Fail. Pass. Fail.
Okay, he is match infected for a medium creature. That's good to know. I haven't infected him personally. Get a 5th charge. Is he down or still up?
He's still up.
All right.
He's bloodied.
It's time for the big bad to come in and finish the job. The fuck you die.
Looks like it's Magnus Tide.
Pass. So half necrotic, I assume.
8 and 5 necrotic. 18 slashing, 5.
And this is
Especially with us going
this
into
is
the
lethal.
wind.
All right. Then in that case,
Alright, let's see if this pinata goes off. Pinata! No.
Humble gift, generous gift.
No. Pinata!
woo.
That's 2 more, baby.
Yeah.
You see as
Oh,
I
Reapers?
cut
I know where that is.
through his armor.
That is,
From his chest bursts 2 little spider things.
there.
They're just adorable.
I got it circled for you.
Yes, that is the word I would use. As they are covered in blood.
Birth of life.
Magnetite.
Totally
Here we go.
admirable.
What are you, the mother?
Yes.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here quickly.
Why don't we
No,
knock all the bodies
my
off into the
children.
water?
He makes a valid point.
Because that'll tank the water supply. That's why.
Well,
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well.
have all...
Fish pee in the water, but better than finding a bunch of bodies.
I will say
Yeah, it is.
the
Oh, it's
river
moving.
does
It sounds like
Ah,
he's
we've
gonna
got a
feed the
perfectly
torches
good
to
exit.
Fernley.
no the river does flow this way. I will mention.
Cool, that won't stop it from
I
fucking
have
with
a
the
total
water.
of 31 individual purgelings. Not all of them are in this exact area at the moment, but there's about 24 of them-ish. Oh, if I can do a precise count if I wanted to, but it's more than enough to carry 6 bodies.
Understandable.
What we're gonna do is, me and the boys are gonna come over here, cut through here, cut through here.
On the other side of the island. They're
We're
probably
going
trying to avoid that volcano.
along here in the back alleys, and make our way to this safe house over
Right.
here.
Yep. Nah. Don't touch it though.
Okay, understandable.
Oh, don't too close there.
I don't know why the
Yeah, we hit. I'm gonna see if we.
orange things
have
came
it
with us,
before
but
hit.
you know.
Nothing. We're not getting any water, so may have hit, but nothing serious.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it! I could have promoted. Fuck. Oh well.
This place is
Yeah.
active.
Get plenty of opportunities.
Yeah. Well, cool. That combat's over, and with that, we're gonna end the session. Because I gotta do the work.
Cool beans.
Well, thank
Yes,
you everyone
not
for watching, and remember to have yourselves one dandy little day. Keep in mind.